The commercial real estate industry is in crisis, but there is hope and opportunity for all of those that are ready. All of this and more in the Adriana Montes Real Estate Show right here, right now. Welcome to the Adriana Montes Real Estate Show. My name is Adriana Montes, CEO and broker owner of Florida Dreams Capital Group. I'm so happy to be interviewing George Souaid from Pax Properties. He's not only an incredible real estate professional, but he's also a dear friend of mine. So I'm very happy that he's here today and he's joining us to talk about the real estate market, especially the commercial real estate market and the construction, the operations, what's going on with the news. So welcome, George.
Thank you so much, Adriana. What a pleasure it is to be here today.
You're welcome, George. I'm so happy you're here today. I always have so much fun and really delighted by talking to you about the real estate and the news and what's happening and all of the developments and how creative you have to become in real estate. So I would like for you to first do an introduction of yourself to our audience about who you are and who you work for, and also a little bit background on your education.
Absolutely. So my name is George Souaid. I work with Pax Properties, headquartered in Vero Beach. We specialize in owning and operating multifamily apartments, hotels, grocery-anchored shopping centers, and land. I hold a business degree from Rollins College in Winter Park, Florida, as well as a master's degree in real estate development from the Stiles School of Real Estate Development at Nova Southeastern University.
Wow, that's great. We're not going to discuss who's better here for the MBA, UCF, or Rollins, but I'm so glad that you came to Rollins. It's in Orlando, in Winter Park, where I live, and I completely love that campus and that college and everything that it has to offer. For sure, the networking is amazing. So I'm so happy to know that you lived in Orlando as well. George, you're in the trenches of commercial real estate. You're doing it, you're living it, you're doing it every day. So tell us, what have you seen for the last 2 years that has happened in commercial real estate, and what are the trends that you're seeing for 2023 and also 2024?
That's a great question. Over the past few years, the real estate and commercial has just seen such significant changes from a number of various factors, but I wanted to put emphasis on two. So I strongly believe that sustainability has become a major focus in the industry right now. Developers and investors are increasingly prioritizing green building practices and energy efficient technologies to reduce environmental impacts and enhance long-term cost savings. This trend I expect to continue far beyond 2023, along with stricter regulations and a growing emphasis on sustainable design and operations. Along with that, I see another major key trend is the integration of technology and automation in commercial real estate. Advancements in prop tech, such as smart building management systems, AI-powered analytics, and virtual reality are revolutionizing property management, tenant experiences, data-driven decision-making. And I think, again, in 2023, we can anticipate further advancements in these areas, streamlining operations and enhancing the overall efficiency and convenience of commercial properties alike.
Wow, George, that really, really makes sense. That's actually what's inviting administration, sustainability, and green practices. So that's actually has been a big push for that. And all of these companies are taking advantage of that. And it's also nice to see that we are involving this kind of advancement in technology and artificial intelligence. So I couldn't be more agreeing with what you're saying, and also waiting and hoping to see what kind of buildings are we going to be dealing with in the future? What kind of technology are we going to be embracing? That to me is mind-blowing, that you can do these images from just writing a text, and it's just things that we probably don't think. So I also want to know so we know that COVID was very impactful for commercial real estate because we learned the value of a home. So a home became something much more important than it was before. It's not only a place where we live, but it's also a place where we study after COVID, and where we work. It's just really changed the whole dynamic about work and about home offices, work offices. So how do you see, in regards to the different spaces of commercial real estate, how do you see the offices being altered by the effects of COVID as well?
It's another great question. The rise of remote work and flexible schedules has undoubtedly impacted the demand for office space specifically. Many companies have embraced a hybrid work model, basically allowing employees to work either from home or just to choose their preferred work locations. And as a result, the demand for traditional office spaces, especially in central business districts, has decreased. However, this shift creates new opportunities in the commercial real estate market. Flexible office spaces, such as co-working spaces and serviced offices, they've experienced increased demand. These spaces offer flexibility, shorter lease terms, the ability to accommodate changing workforce needs. It's pretty incredible. And additionally, suburban office locations have actually gained popularity as they provide a closer proximity to where employees live, and they offer a more flexible and relaxed work environment. There's a growing interest in specialized spaces that are designed to foster collaboration and innovation, much like incubators or accelerators and innovation hubs. These types of commercial properties cater to companies and entrepreneurs that are really seeking environments that promote creativity, networking, and knowledge sharing.
George, so in light of all of these recent technological advancements, such as artificial intelligence, how did you see that impacting the construction world, the commercial real estate, and not only that, but also the property management, the tenant experience? And as I'm thinking of that, it comes to my mind the fact that all of these technology companies or companies that want to embrace artificial intelligence as part of their operations and their business model, they will be needing spaces, commercial spaces that actually have this technology already embedded. So this could also actually be an opportunity for investors that are willing to get into this space and be the pioneers of transforming commercial real estate and integrating artificial intelligence into the real estate, into the properties. So what is your thought about all of these artificial intelligence and how it's changing the construction and the commercial real estate industry?
It's a great question. I'll tell you this, tech isn't going to stop anytime soon. It's just going to become ever more smart. So I'll give you a couple examples. In construction, AI and automation are streamlining our processes. They're improving safety, they're reducing costs, and construction firms are utilizing AI algorithms to optimize project scheduling, monitor their progress, even enhance the quality control. Automated machinery and drones are being employed to perform tasks like surveying, inspections, and even construction itself, enhancing the efficiency and really reducing labor requirements. Now, on the flip side, in property management, AI-powered software and smart building systems are enabling much more efficient operations. Machine learning algorithms, which basically analyze large amounts of data to optimize different things like energy consumption, predict maintenance needs, enhance tenant comfort, along with a myriad of other things. Another great example is chatbots and virtual assistants. You're seeing them pop up all over the place in hotels and apartments. They're being employed to handle routine tenant inquiries, automate administrative tasks, and they provide quicker response times, and they improve tenant satisfaction. Now, moreover, tenant experiences are being enhanced through the integration of this technology. So virtual reality, augmented reality, these are enabling immersive property tours like we've never seen before. And everyone's been online, you've seen take a virtual tour, and it really doesn't give you a feel. Well, in the next 5 years, that's about to change completely. As a potential tenant, you're going to be able to experience spaces remotely in a way we've never done before. And we also have mobile apps, IoT devices, and those are providing tenants with personalized control over their environments. For instance, adjusting the lighting, temperature, and even access to building amenities with ease. So these advancements contribute to a more seamless and interactive tenant experience as a whole.
Wow, that's incredible. And do you see this as an opportunity for investors to come into the commercial real estate space and start implementing new technology for the space?
Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Because 10 years ago, if you wanted to start a real estate development company, you had to have certain things in place. But the most important thing were the right people for the right job. With the integration of technology that can do things unbelievably quick and unbelievably efficient, it changes the game. It changes payroll. It changes everything about the dynamic of your real estate company, from some of the smaller things like just tenant inquiries and maintenance things, all the way up to scheduling construction budgets and operations. It's truly going to significantly impact not just commercial real estate, but real estate as a whole.
Yeah. I mean, for sure, I cannot imagine the world that is going to be in 5 years. It's just the speed at how change has been happening is just incredible. So let's talk about sustainability and also green building practices. I know that this has been, like we said before, has been gaining a lot of traction over the last few years. And how is the commercial real estate embracing sustainability, and what are the benefits and challenges that actually that presents to investors and developers?
So sustainability in today's environment, in development, commercial development, it's a core principle. Recognizing long-term benefits for both the environment and stakeholders. So developers and investors are integrating now green building practices into their projects. And what they're aiming to do is minimize environmental impacts, reduce energy consumption, and enhance occupant well-being. So I'll give you an example. So one way the industry is embracing sustainability is through the design and construction of green buildings that meet or exceed certification standards, such as LEED. That stands for the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. So what these buildings incorporate is energy efficient systems. They utilize renewable energy sources, optimize water usage. They even prioritize indoor air control. So additionally, sustainable materials and construction techniques such as recycled content and efficient waste management are also being utilized. It's incredible. The benefits of sustainability in commercial real estate are numerous, but green buildings often experience lower operating costs due to reduced energy consumption and water usage. And what that does is it also attracts cost-conscious tenants. They're out there. They also tend to have higher tenant satisfaction and retention rates, which is really important, as occupants appreciate the health and the productivity benefits of environmentally friendly spaces, which we're seeing more and more of now. This is a great point too. I think I should mention that sustainable buildings are more resilient to future regulatory changes. And that's a big thing. Every year, it seems as though real estate is getting stricter and stricter. So if you can be proactive and get ahead of the curve, you can save yourself a lot of money and a lot of headaches. Now, let me also mention, because I have to take both sides, embracing sustainability presents a challenge for investors and developers. Implementing these green building practices can involve much higher upfront costs, requiring really careful financial planning and analysis. Incorporating sustainable technology and systems requires expertise. You can't just go into it thinking you know it all, because you don't. As sustainable practices become more mainstream and technology advancements continue, I think that these challenges are going to become mitigated, and the long-term benefits will outweigh that initial investment that might seem a little too heavy.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, George, in regards to green practices, sustainability, and also it's being offset by all of these incentives that the government is giving to corporations. So that plays a big part on all of these investments that a lot of these companies are deciding to do solar roof panels and invest in all of these green technology. And with this, let's go to a commercial. And we're so happy to be here talking so much about commercial real estate and about developments and what's happening and how you can be ahead of the game in this industry with George Souaid from Pax Property. We'll be right back.
The Power Is Now magazines are the leading resource for real estate agents, mortgage bankers, entrepreneurs, and small home ownership businesses, providing leaders with business strategy information, resources, and tools through PIN, Real Estate, Programming Guide magazines. Stay up to the minute with real estate news and information from industry experts. Subscription is free. Sign up today. thepowerisnow.com. thepowerisnow.com.